In the quiet town of Ravenswood, nestled between dense forests and rolling hills, there stood a peculiar garden. The townsfolk whispered about it in hushed tones, calling it the Scary Garden. It wasn't the kind of place children dared each other to enter, nor was it a spot couples chose for romantic strolls. The Scary Garden had an eerie reputation that kept the bravest at bay. Legend had it that the garden was cursed and its origins traced back to a mysterious figure named Ophelia Blackwood. Ophelia was said to have been a skilled herbalist with a penchant for dark arts. Locals believed that her garden was a manifestation of her twisted desires. One stormy night, when lightning cracked the sky and thunder echoed through the town, a shadowy figure could be seen tending to the garden. It was said that Ophelia, consumed by a lust for forbidden knowledge, had sown enchanted seeds that sprouted into plants with otherworldly properties. As the years passed, the Scary Garden became more than just a local legend. Strange occurrences were reported by those living nearby. Unsettling whispers echoed through the air whenever someone ventured too close. Thorny vines seemed to move of their own accord, reaching out to grab unsuspecting passers-by. The townsfolk spoke of a malevolent presence that lurked within the garden's twisted foliage. One day, a curious botanist named Dr. Evelyn Harper arrived in Ravenswood. Fascinated by tales of the Scary Garden, she set out to unravel its mysteries. Armed with her scientific curiosity and a determination to debunk superstitions, Dr. Harper entered the garden. Dr. Harper marveled at the bizarre flora that surrounded her. The plants seemed to writhe and pulse with an otherworldly energy. Unfazed, she documented her findings, dismissing the tales of curses and dark magic. But as she delved deeper, the garden revealed its true nature. The shadows within the garden began to play tricks on Dr. Harper's mind. Whispers beckoned her further into the labyrinth of twisted branches and thorns. The air grew thick with an oppressive darkness that seemed to seep into her very soul. The plants, once beautiful in an eerie way, started to transform. The once enchanting flowers of the Scary Garden turned into grotesque blooms, each petal pulsating with an unsettling glow. Dr. Harper's scientific rationale wavered as she witnessed the unnatural spectacle. The garden seemed to feed off her fear, twisting reality into a nightmarish tableau. As she ventured deeper, the very ground beneath her seemed to shift. The path that she had taken appeared different, like a maze that rearranged itself to confound and trap her. Dr. Harper felt a growing sense of dread, a realization that the Scary Garden was not bound by the laws of nature she understood. Lost in the labyrinth of the garden, Dr. Harper stumbled upon a clearing. In its center stood a gnarled tree with branches that reached towards the heavens. The shadows gathered around the tree, forming a haunting silhouette. Whispers grew louder, telling tales of Ophelia Blackwood's pact with the supernatural forces that now cursed the land. In the heart of the clearing, Dr. Harper discovered a weathered tome, the Garden Grimoire. Its pages revealed the secrets of the garden's dark magic, describing rituals that bound the spirits to the very fabric of the plants. It became clear that Ophelia had not only created an enchanted garden, but had merged the essence of the supernatural with the flora itself. With newfound knowledge, Dr. Harper realized the peril she faced. The garden sought to consume her, absorbing her essence into its cursed soil. Desperate to escape, she retraced her steps, navigating the ever-shifting maze with a sense of urgency. Yet, the garden was not done with her. The thorny vines reached out, snaking around her ankles, attempting to drag her deeper into the abyss. The haunting whispers grew into anguished cries, echoing the tormented souls bound to the enchanted seeds. As Dr. Harper fought to break free, the garden's malevolent energy intensified, casting a shadow over Ravenswood. The once quiet town now echoed with the distant cries of spirits trapped within the Scary Garden. Dr. Harper emerged from the garden, shaken and changed. The once skeptical scientist now carried the weight of the cursed knowledge within her. She tried to warn the townsfolk, but her words fell on deaf ears. The curse of the scary garden had taken root, and its influence seeped into every corner of Ravenswood. The once prosperous town withered, its fields barren, and its once bustling streets now haunted by shadows. The legend of the scary garden became a cautionary tale whispered by those who dared to remember. Ravenswood, forever bound by the curse, remained a chilling reminder of the price one pays when meddling with forces beyond comprehension. And so, the scary garden stood, its twisted blooms and whispering thorns a testament to the darkness that could not be contained. As the seasons changed, the garden continued to cast its ominous shadow, a living nightmare that would endure for generations to come.